I guess I should be recording this shit for all you people who joined us late. Jesse Gardner defeats Tyrone Logan. For everybody, once again, we're talking about Florida Combat Challenge 3 for Fright Night down in Tampa, Florida last night. Michael Cora, he defeated Tim Seminole via TKO round 1. Eric Gonce defeated Telly Wells via split decision. Wow, holy shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 decisions, man.
And 3 splits.
Yeah, it must have been an action-packed night. It looks like the co-main was Sean Scott defeating Keith Jones via guillotine round 1. Dan Martinez defeated
Mr. Clark. We're just going to go with Mr. Clark on that one.
Yeah, via triangle choke round 1.
Now you can get a more detailed and in-depth recap of this event on Thursday night on Full Guard Fight Gear Radio. Unfortunately, Skippy and I we don't have the means to fly to Tampa last night and then back up to Bend for today. We were busy being scarred for life at BUDO Fights weigh-ins.
Yeah, you guys out there, go to the Pocky. Go to his Facebook wall, go to Skippy's Facebook wall, go to Madhouse's Facebook wall, BUDO Fights Facebook wall, and watch the weigh-in video done by Lapaki last night. Wonderful edit job. Yeah, it's all I gotta say is you gotta watch that shit, people. It's what it's all about, man. It's good stuff. It's local amateurs and some pros getting ready to throw down for all you fans tonight. We're going to delve really deep into that. Let's jump. You want to take over Cage Rage weigh-ins?
Yeah, we're going to look at Cage Rage 6, which is going down up in Canada in, hold on, I got to remember what town this is in.
Yeah, it's in, I got it.
Cage Rage 6. Alright, now, there's still tickets available to this event, Cage Rage 6. In Castlegar, British Columbia. Carl Mortensen will be up there representing for MMAmadhouse.com. If you happen to get your picture with Carl, Skippy and I have a standing rule. The first person at an event to send their picture in gets a free Madhouse t-shirt. So make sure you're looking for Carl. He's the Canadian guy. He'll probably have like a Molson Ice in each hand or some shit. We're not really sure. Castlegar, British Columbia, tonight at 8 p.m. So probably doors open at 6:30 or 7. Tickets are still available. Just go to cagerage.com.
And for everybody out there, I know you're Canadian, so look for the funny-looking Canadian.
Look for the guy that talks like an American.
Look for the guy whose uncle is Bill Miner. The original train robber.
Hey, hold on. Yorn! Yorn!
What's up, Yorn?
Yorn is a great Team Madhouse member up in Norway. Rumor has it they're having a BUDO Frights party tonight in Norway. So don't be in the States and say you didn't have a party too.
Right?
Yorn's been watching Tough Smashes with me, which really kicks ass. We both enjoy that series more than the one that's going on down in Vegas right now.
Amen to that. Everybody out there, check out my boy Colin Freak Show, man. He is the man, dude. I love him.
And let's get back to these weigh-in results from last night. You can find the photo album at MMAmadhouse.com under Cage Rage 6. It's just right there on the front page. Take a look at that. We'll look at the pro fights first. You got a 170-pound pro fight. Jordan Knippelberg came in at 171. He's going to be squaring up with Danny Davis, who rolled in at 168.5. We got a middleweight fight with Clay Davidson, weighed in at 184.5. Tony King, he wasn't as successful with his weight cut. Looks like he came in about 6 pounds over. We haven't got verification if he came in closer to weight or if they just went with where he was at there. The last pro fight of the night up there is going to be CJ the Straight Jacket Bag, who is a MMA Madhouse sponsored fighter, versus Tim Jensen. They're fighting at a catch weight of 160 pounds. CJ came in at 159, and Tim Jensen came in at 160. Really looking forward to that. This event should be streaming at MMAmadhouse.com. So make sure you head over there around 7:30, and we'll make sure we have up-to-date information about that. We've got 6 amateur fights going on up there. The first one is a heavyweight. We've got Ray Palmer, 219 3/4 pounds is what Ray came in at. He's facing off with Tyler Spencer, who we'll just say he's got a few pounds on him. Tyler weighed in last night at 252. I guess that's the fun of being a heavyweight. You can really fight just about anybody, as long as they're over 205.
Right?
Which, ironically, most 205ers are over 205 when they fight, so I think we should just open that up. 205 and up. Let's get rid of heavyweight. Sandy Bagg is taking a light heavyweight fight against Cornelius Cron. Sandy is CJ's brother, and he came in weighing 152, while Cornelius rolled in at 154. Got a bantamweight fight. Ian Odlin, 140, versus Suk Gill, 138 1/4. Looks like both guys might have struggled to make weight, or maybe that was a catch weight fight at 140, and we just don't have accurate information on that. We'll have to figure that one out later today. But for right now, it looks like that was scheduled to be a bantamweight fight, and both guys were significantly overweight. Welterweight, Steve Malley. This can't be right either. This has to be a 185 fight. I don't know really what's going on with these weigh-in results here. We've got a welterweight fight wrote down, and the guy came in at 183 1/4, and the other guy came in at 185. Adam Kopp rolled in at 185. Steve Malley came in at 183 3/4. This is listed at 170, but I'm going to go out on a limb here and assume that it's going to be a 185 fight, folks. I'm pretty sure that neither of these guys would have made that big of a mistake, and but they are amateurs, so you never know. There's really no punishment for that kind of behavior when that happens. Not saying these guys did that. This is a case where we're not sure. Light heavyweight fight again. This one here I do know is right. James Wallace rolled in at 156, but his opponent, again, Justin Leach, 164 1/4. That kind of stuff is just unacceptable, people. I mean, you can't agree to a fight and then come in at the fight and not even look like you made an effort to make weight. If you're going to be at 155 and you show up on the day to get on the scale and you're at 164, you're disrespecting yourself first, but also your opponent and everybody that came to see a fight there. Hopefully they get that fixed, and you know. But again, amateurs, there's no punishment for them, so you just kind of have to roll with it. Looks like here we've got another missed weight fight. Joe Parada came in at 143 3/4 for a 140 catch fight, and again he's facing Benjamin Fear at 136 1/4, who was well underneath. So this is going to be interesting again. Could be multiple guys on this card up in Canada miss weight. It could be, you know, it's getting close to winter. Up in Canada, it's probably a little colder. They're probably carrying a little more weight than normal at this time of year, getting ready for that hibernation period they have. And we're going to hit a commercial, apparently.
I forgot to tell you. I was looking at the clock. I'm like, okay, reset.
Sorry. You say his name? Oh, hold on.
Hey, sorry about that, folks. That's on me. And thank you, Samuel Adams, for the sponsorship ad. I meant to tell Lapaki we were getting ready to go to commercial break, so let him finish.
That's the Cage Rage 6 wrap-up, basically. Just remember the event is going to be streaming on MMAmadhouse.com. You can also get live results there. I believe that our team member Devin Asher will be inputting all the results while some of the teammates are out at events this weekend, and I guarantee that Devin will be watching that BUDO stream.
Oh yeah, big shout out to Devin Asher. You know, you guys who follow us pretty tight, you know that he's one of our reporters. He's also a fighter. We're really proud of him. We hear he's going to try to get back in the cage right around the end of the year. So big shout out to Devin.
Hold on. I think that we're saying Jorn's name wrong. Yeah, I just got to. He said that we say his name in a funny way. I'm not sure. Is it Jorn or is it Jorn?
It's Jorn. Jorn, he's in Norway. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a dumb redneck. It's Jorn, but he's right.
Oh no, idiot! It's something in the O. So is that a long O? Jorn?
Hey guys, anybody out there who speaks Norwegian, please help us out, as we're two dudes from the south and not living in the north. We've always assumed it was Jorn, because that's the way the Facebook tells me it's pronounced, and obviously that's a Bible of sorts.
Jorn, or I'm not sure now. I feel like it's
Jorn.
I'm going back to my way, Skippy. I like Jorn.
Jorn sounds like he's like death rock, heavy metal. He's like, I'm Jorn, I'm here to kick your ass.
And sleep with your women.
Dude, right? He's a Norwegian god, dude. I mean, that's what Norwegians do. You might not pronounce their name right, but they'll kick the shit out of you quick as snot.
And they have beautiful women up there. I need to make it up to that way in Norway.
Yeah.
I can't go to Canada, but I can go to Norway.
Can we come visit you, Jorn? Maybe crash at your pad for a couple weeks? You could show us some of the good K1, man. Look. I loved it over there as a kid, man. I know you're a lucky bastard. You got some great K1 fights over there.
Shout out to Chris Gregory. I think he might be watching this live stream. That's our monster in the Midwest. They're covering everything from Kansas City to poor little Springfield, Arkansas, or Missouri. I'm sure he goes down to Little Rock every once in a while. He sticks out like a sore thumb there, though.
Hey, make sure you follow that cat, dude. You guys want breaking news? You guys want inside information? That guy, he brings it to Madhouse like none other, man. You want to know what the lowdown really is in the Midwest? That's the man, the one and only. Don't get me wrong, we like other people and we work with other people, but dude, he represents Madhouse like none other, dude. So big shout out to Chris Gregory, another guy who also fights and covers mixed martial arts locally for us. We love it.
He's going to be dropping some hot info at World Series of Fighting. He will be live at that event, and he'll also be that weekend at RFA 4, which if you haven't been paying attention, that card has faced some changes here recently. I think now we've got Efrain Escudero versus Tyson Griffin as the headliner of that. I'm not sure if there's been any other changes. I think maybe Joe Yeager might have stepped in on a fight there too. We haven't really checked that out. But we're kind of getting way off where we were here for today, folks, talking about World Series of Fighting. Trust me, we've got a lot of awesome shit that's going to roll out that weekend. You're going to see Madhouse in a lot of places.
Hey, and since you're going to get off that summit, big shout out to DJ, the protege Linderman. He'll be repping Madhouse all week long at the fights, as well as Clinch Custom Mouth Guards. We're super, super happy to be on board with Linderman. Those of you out there who are fans of MMA like we are, you know who he is. He's a badass, and he's going to be crumbling Anthony the Rock Johnson November 3rd. But we'll talk more about that in the coming weeks with him, his team. We'll see some of his interviews.
Yeah, because another DSC fighter next weekend, Bo the Show Hamilton, is doing the deed, I think in Stockton on the 27th. He'll be on Friday night. Me and Skippy are going to do a special show on Friday night. We've got some really kick-ass guests lined up for you guys. I know Anthony Burchek's got some big news that unfortunately Mark Pavlich let out the bag last night. I got a message on. I guess kind of in a way it's his promotion. He could probably drop that news when he wants, but we kind of thought we might have been the first place to drop that they were doing something with Anthony up there in the great white north. We've also got Glover and Devlin, who are hooked up with our guy Bruce Richards out in Vermont. And if you guys know, man, Skippy and I, we both show mad love for Bruce. That guy, we have a lot of fighters on our team, but I think that Bruce laps those guys in the amount of fights he takes. He really is a fighter first, and then everything else second.
Amen to that.
Not taking anything away from you, Devin or Chris Gregory. Just relax. I don't want your panties getting in a bunch.
Right?
But I mean, Bruce fights like he's like, oh, I have to take 8 days off? Okay, I'm fighting on the 9th day.
Dude, this guy, Bruce, literally, like, he went to go to an event just as a fan. Maybe like, hey, the other guy dropped out, man. We know your meds are up to date. You got your mouth guard and your cup in your car. And he's like, yeah, let's do it. And he won. So, with a fucking, was it Gogo Plata?
Yeah, I think that was.
Yeah, I think he won with the Gogo Plata. So, yeah, he's a pretty tough bastard, man. And we give big love to Bruce Richards out there in Vermont, man. You know, kicking it. He's working out sometimes at UFAI. So, good people out there. Now,
hey, hold on, wait. There's one person on, and she's not even in America here, but I have to do this because I think this was really fucking awesome. And a lot of things that we've been seeing lately with fighters taking shit on short notice and kind of being real fucking wishy-washy about it and not wanting to do it. Well, this lady last night down in Australia fought at Nitro MMA 7, which if you're going to fight down on the Gold Coast, that's a great place to do it. Nitro is a really good organization down there. Valor's another good organization there in Australia. But Rowdy Beck Hyatt had been scheduled to fight Hannah Storm. Well, unfortunately, Hannah ended up having some issues getting into Australia for the fight. They didn't know this till the day before. And on 24 hours' notice, Christina Tatnell took her pro debut against Beck Hyatt. Okay, this girl's been training MMA for 6 months and ended up taking her debut fight on 24 hours' notice. My hat is off to you. Like I said 2 days ago, if you win, lose, or draw that fight, I didn't give a shit because you know what? You stepped up and you did what fighters do, and that's your fight.
Fuck yeah.
You know, so ladies' fights are going down everywhere, even down there in Australia. If you need good information on Australian MMA, make sure that you go to fightnewsaustralia.com. That's really the only site I go to down there when I'm trying to get caught up on stuff. And you can also find them at FightNewsAus and on Twitter.
Yeah, you guys, definitely. I know we're going to be talking a lot about BUDO fights coming up here shortly, but yeah, get out. Check out local MMA in other parts, man. East Africa had an event this weekend. That was great. Last weekend, the Egyptian Fighting Championships. Super Fight League Friday. You know, there's a lot of great things going on out there, folks. So let's get out there and support local MMA wherever you are, man. If you guys are in some area and you know, shoot Madhouse some information, let us know what's going on, man. You can find Lapaki on Twitter. You can find STP Tattoo on Twitter, Madhouse on Twitter. Hit us up. Tell us who's badass in your town. Tell us what great organizations you got. Whether you're in Bangkok or Kentucky, we want to know.
Or maybe we don't have somebody in your area, and you have, you know, this is something that you want to do just no different than us. You know, shoot us some samples of what you do, or, you know, maybe write up a recap on an event so that, you know, Skippy or Carl or myself or Chris, Gregory or Yorn or shit, whoever can check it out, you know. And if we think that you're a good fit, we probably bring you into the fold because we need people covering everywhere, folks. You know, we've got a wide net right now, but the net can always get bigger and the holes can get smaller.
30 seconds. Yeah, well, look, we're getting ready to go to another commercial break here in a second, and when we come back from that, we're going to dive into BUDO Fights, 9 BUDO Fights in Bend, Oregon, live free stream at BUDOfights.com, Madhouse.com, RearNakedSmoke.com, all have links for the free stream. Big shout out to all our sponsors that are helping, you know, Madhouse out. You know, we got Razorware, Brawl Base, Clinch, Intimidation Clothing, Vision Smoke Shop, No Pain Just Glory, Tank Crimes, 24-Hour Fitness, Revolver MMA, 24-Hour Fitness, 24 Hours in Las Vegas.
Fuck 24-Hour Fitness. All right, that's like a fucking yuppie joint, folks.
Draco Supply, Big T's. All you locals, get out there afterwards and drink up, man, at Big T's. It's just down the road. Ink Tank Tattoo as well. Central Oregon Trike. You know, thank you all you guys. You know, we're looking forward to big growth for Madhouse. And after the commercial break, we're going to BS about BUDO Fights and get you guys caught up to date. And it should go now, but I guess I'm off a couple seconds.
It's okay. You can just sit here and stare at me, type notes real quick for tonight's event.
Hey, for all you out there watching still, make sure you go out and get clinched. Whether you play football, whether you play baseball, whether you're a wrestler, jiu-jitsu, a kid, adult, getclinched.com for all your custom mouth guard needs. They've got it all, from boiling bites to custom designed graphics, man. BUDO Fights 9, don't forget, is going to be at the Midtown. It's 51 Northwest Greenwood Avenue for all you locals in Bend, Oregon. If you're out and about, come out and support it. It's $25, I think, at the door. $20 if you buy tickets from one of the fighters or one of the locations that's selling them. It's definitely got a good card on it. Madhouse fighter Amy Cadwell. She will be going to war.
Chris Gregory just messaged me. Fuck 24-hour fitness.
Oh, fuck, Chris.
That's why he fits in.
That's exactly why he fits in. No, you guys need to be checking Chris Gregory out because he's going to start doing some product reviews, let you fans know what really works for the fighter, not just for the advertisement stage, but what really works for a fighter, man. And what's that Max belt shit he showed me the other day?
No, Maxi suit.
Maxi
I thought
suit.
it was Maxi pad at first, but
dude, that Maxi suit's fucking sick. Dude, the resistance
mass suit.
Mass suits. Look for that. He's going to be testing that product out, people. That's some legit looking stuff. You want to talk about some resistance training with specifics to striking and other forms of training for mixed martial arts? That's going to be interesting. I'd like to see 2 BJJ guys wear it and have a tournament. Maybe
tonight. Too bad we can't get Christian Graves and Austin Head in one.
Yeah, everybody, that's what's going to open BUDO Fights tonight is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu match against Christian Graves and you just said it and I just drew Austin Head. And it's nice to see Christian Desert Dog back in the cage. I know it's not the fight. He's still on the indefinite suspension due to the OARs in Oregon, but we are working as a group to fix that, and it's great that he's still able to compete. And I don't know what happened with the fucking commercial, but we're going to just keep going.
I think it's because you hit record, bro. We might be on a commercial. I don't know.
Oh, well. I have it live over here, what the fans see.
Oh.
That's what we see, so I can adjust. But this one's what they're watching.
We're live. I got Chris Henry telling me we're live.
Yeah. Hey, did anybody figure out how to say Yorn?
Fuck no.
Yorn, you're the death metal god. That's all that matters. You come from the land of beautiful women and great, great heavy rock and roll.
I'm looking it up right now. Just because.
Okay, so we start talking a little bit about this first.
You know, as soon as you start this, Skippy, this shit's gonna go right into a fucking commercial.
I was hoping it would. I gotta take a piss.
Thanks. That's what the listeners want to fucking know.
Hey, listeners, sorry if you didn't want to know that. I can. Oh, sorry, G. I thought he was just sending me. Dude, Jordan, I'm taking you up on that, dude. I used to live there, man. I'd love to come back and visit the old stomping grounds. So, the first match, Austin Head.
Hold on, we got to talk about some things here, just because, I mean, you know, last night at the weigh-ins were awesome. Kick-ass weigh-ins. Spanny did a great job hosting it. Motherfucker.
Cool, I'll let you jump on that. I'm going to go pee. As soon as this fucking ends, so I can start the timer, so we got to get an estimate. That was 17 minutes. That went long.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on here.
What is that? AMP. Hey, thank you, AMPM, for the wonderful commercial.
Bend location. Oh. So, apparently Skippy stepped out to go to the restroom. We're going to sit here and shoot the shit. I'm figuring out how to say Yorn properly here. I just don't know if I should go with the Inagolo pronunciation or maybe the Danish one. I think I'm going to try to do the Danish version. Even though Yorn lives in Norway. This is going to be interesting. Does it rhyme with born, or is it like yearn, or neither? Also, is it usual to transliterate as yorn or jorn when you don't have the slashed O character? Yearn is actually very, very close. Is that right? Is it yearn? Is that more close to what it should be? He'll be messaging me here in a second. So there really is no O in it, I take it. This is getting interesting. BUDO fights last night. I'm going to pull up this video just because I want you guys to enjoy this moment of greatness. Yearn. Okay, I've got it now. Here we go, folks. I'm going to pull this up and let you enjoy this, just so you have an idea of what I'm talking about was going on at this event. It was craziness. As it pulls up. The weigh-ins were great. I think BJ San Nicolas missed weight originally. He was shocked at that, but he came back later in the evening to hit his weight. I don't know where the hell Skippy's at, and we're just going to sit here and talk. I guess that Chris Gregory did try out the training mask. He said that he made it... What in Sam's creation is this?
Holy shit! Sorry, guys. Carl, what's up, buddy?
I don't know what the hell's going on here. Now I got Skippy on the phone.
Dude, are you... Dude, that was Carl calling, man.
We're really not scripted. We're definitely not on a schedule, as you can tell. Skippy just now went out into the garage.
He was like, what the fuck is that?
It sounded like the helicopter for the...
Oh, it's the weather warning.
Yeah, weather warning my ass. That sounded like it was the emergency services going off.
Sponsors will be happy if they look at it. They'll see their logo pretty clear. I mean, I'm still working on lighting and camera. It's our first shot.
Apparently I did say it right. I'm kind of fucking stoked I know how to say Yearn's name now. That is fucking awesome. Why don't you guys say the O, though? Why is the O... Why do you slash it and then use two different vowels to make the sound? You guys can all learn Norway with me right now. This is how we educate you here at MMA Madhouse. We don't only talk Madhouse. This is a learning process. I think Carl's watching the stream.
Yeah, he is. He said you need to sit up so people can see your shirt.
Hey, bro, I'm comfortable, man. Skippy should have set the fucking camera different.
Oh, man, can't do that.
Here, he wants to see the shirt. There you go, Carl. MMAmadhouse.com. Green, Brazil green. That's how it is. That's how it is. I'm waiting for this weigh-in video to get caught up to where I need you guys to see it so you can enjoy the greatness of David Kid Kryptonite Converse's weigh-in. Because it was really something you don't want to miss. BUDO fights tonight, 7 p.m. Pacific, live stream. You can find that stream at rearnakedsmoke.com, BUDOfights.com, MMAmadhouse.com, and probably a lot of other .coms that we don't even know about. You know, there's those illegal streamers out there that are going to try and illegally stream a free stream. Those are the smart ones. Go illegally stream some Zuffa or something. Pay the $9 to watch an event on GFL. Pay the $5 or the $14 to watch an event through somebody's own site where you know that they actually need the money. Unlike a lot of these events where they tell you not to stream it for free while the only country in the fucking world that's paying for the goddamn pay-per-view is in America. Sons of bitches. Chris Gregory says, big things going down at Show Fight 24, December 8th. He's got some inside information he's working on verifying right now. He says, but make sure you go to GFL, hit that order button. If you go there and I see you with a picture of Chris Gregory, I'll let him give you a kiss. You don't get a free t-shirt for hanging out with Chris Gregory. Just Carl.
Good, and Carl, make sure first person who gets a photo with you, you give us a shout out so we know.
Oh. Okay, people.
Back there, give it up. We'll have it in the house.
Dude, let me know, Carl. I'm gonna sit back down. I'll see you in a little bit. Like,
Okay, talk to these guys for a second.
hey, big shout out. Carl's up in Canada, ready for Cage Rage 6 Redemption. Just got off the phone with him. He said everybody's ready. It's hyped. Madhouse is going to be heavy and deep there. So we're looking forward to that. Are you ready?
Not yet.
Oh, and for everybody who missed me, I'm sorry. We were talking BUDO fights, I'm assuming still.
We haven't even got to BUDO fights. I'm going to show this video. We were talking about training mask. Chris Gregory said he used it for 4 minutes and then he was passed out on the ground.
Chris, stop going by Sonic.
We just did.
By the way, thank you, Lapaki, for buying breakfast from Sonic for the Madhouse crew. That was very cool of him. Carl, thank you for giving us a per diem.
Yeah, but next time, can you do that in American dollar? No, wait, I mean Canadian. Because I think yours is worth more than ours right now, so quit shortchanging me. I don't want the per diem in American anymore.
You want the Canadian money, Carl. And we want some Canadian beer.
Only if it's Molson Ice.
That's right, we want to get drunk fucking Canadian style. Hey everybody, big shout out to Fat Jesus. He'll be fighting tonight at Cage Rage 6. I'm super excited to see him fight. If you guys missed him on Madhouse Live Wednesday night, you can go back and check out that episode or any episode. They're all in archives. But you definitely want to get out there and
oh, I figured out how to say it. Yearn.
Yearn! I yearn for you!
Yes.
Yearn!
That's a little bit closer, Skippy, but I don't think he wants you yearning for it.
Yearn! Sounds like a badass drink. Give me a shot of yearn. Put hair on my chest. I'm a pirate. Yearn.
This is what I get every Wednesday night, people. Every Wednesday night. This shit doesn't fail. Ever.
Hey, we throw it down. That's what we're made for, man. We cover MMA. We're fans. And we don't live inside a fucking box.
Even though we're in a box right now. Probably like most of you are in a box too, but, you know.
I just started looking at the stream. I'm like, well, dude, everything's square in the picture. Fuck, that is a box. Oh, so I know the first fight we talked about, which was a jiu-jitsu match between BUDO Fights Boxing Club member Austin Heed and Christian Graves out of Desert Dogs MMA. Let's go to the second one. I'll start there with it's a 150-pound catch weight fight with Rod Miller versus Obi Perizio. They both came in right around 142, 147, a little bit of a swing match for 150 catch. But, you know, these two kids look ready. They're prime. I think it's going to be an exciting fight for a lot of you fans. You definitely, once again, if you can't make it, free stream at BUDOfights.com, Madhouse.com. You can find it everywhere. Rear Naked Smoke's going to have a link to it. You guys definitely get out and support local MMA this weekend. These guys have put on some of the best events there are, so definitely check it out. We got a great 155-pound fight with Smith's martial arts fighter, and, you know, taking this fight. This is going to be Cody Hammond versus Cameron Anderson.
It's going to be a war, folks.
Oh, definitely. You guys want to see some straight-up, stand-up war. I think that's what you're going to get here. Smith's Martial Arts are an amazing group of coaches out there. One of the things they do have just a superior level on is striking. They work with these kids and have a beautiful system. Jimmy, big shout out to you, Jimmy Smith at Smith Martial Arts. You ready?
No, keep going.
Oh, he's got a great program down there for strikers and mixed martial arts all the way around. A lot of people cross-train at his gym. I know Raul Bellows is out there. He's a great striker. He's fought on BUDO. I'm sad he's not here this time, but congratulations to the baby. I know you're busy with that. We got Stephen Wing facing Rich Bodenheimer. Now, Rich is out of Steel Dragons, tough school. They've had some good kids come out of there as of late. It's going to be interesting to see this fight. Stephen Wing did not make weight because he was not at weigh-ins. He was weighing in today, but the fight is going to be a 150-pound fight.
Okay, now let's talk about the Kid Kryptonite fight. And I hope that you guys can all see this. Skippy will let me know.
You look on the right screen, the right screen over here, and I'll let you see what you.
This is from the BUDO Fights 9 weigh-ins, folks.
probably the guy stripping down, right? I think he's the guy trying to grab.
You guys saw it first on Madhouse Live. A red bedazzled thong for weigh-in. That's just crazy. Look at that.
It's just not right.
And he has to take the time to fix it.
Sometimes you don't want my job.
Spaniard said it right. Sometimes you don't want our jobs.
That was definitely an experience that we will never forget about BUDO 9, folks.
And he's fighting a serious competitor, Cody Young.
Yeah, that fight, I mean, I really would like to lean towards picking, and I did pick, I'm just going to tell you, I did pick Converse to win that fight. And I think David will probably take that fight in the second round through his use of just some really superior wrestling. I think that David Converse in the Oregon-Washington region at 135 or 125, or even at this catchweight fight up at 140 right now, is one of the most dangerous grapplers in this part of the country. He's teamed up with Alex Corrales. Alex really kind of struggled earlier this year, I think it'll be safe to say, with his grappling, but his striking was on another level. These two guys have come together to kind of form a new team where David helps Alex with his grappling and Alex helps David with his striking. So it's going to be really interesting to see how these guys both perform tonight, but I expect a big performance out of David Converse. Now, Cody Young is a kid that I really thought he was a welterweight when he weighed in last night. What do you think, Skippy?
I definitely agree. He looked monstrous for his weight class. I mean, I would have easily thought that kid was in the maybe even the 148 range, 150. You know, the kid packs a lot onto that frame. He looks extremely large for a 140-pound fight. But I believe he hit weight tight. He came in at, 140 even. So, you know, I'm betting fight time he's at least 148, 150 for sure.
Oh, yeah.
You know, David, I believe, is going to be right around where he's at today. Or he was yesterday at weigh-ins, right around upper 130s.
Which, you know, he was...
A big shout-out to Justin from Indoor Garden Supply, a sponsor for BUDO Fights. He's checking us out, man. He's watching the stream. So another great local sponsor for BUDO Fights. Now, Cody, he comes from a good school, man. They're tough kids.
At LiVE?
Yeah. And
they're all scrappy. Now, does that mean we're going to get to see the conga line tomorrow? Is LiVE the ones that do the conga line?
Yeah, LiVE does the conga line.
You guys do the conga lines when they come out to fight. I don't know how they get so many people. I think they buy people in the crowd. Similar to what the North Koreans did at the World Cup. Come on, a fucking commercial.
Dude, look, right at 14:04.
Yeah, see, they need to get more consistent. Yorn had to go get some rest so he can enjoy the... I'm going to snap.
Yeah, well, dude, this is recorded so we can attach it to the photos and the results and shit. Yeah. Fuck yeah, I already had one. What's wrong with the second? And thank you for Verizon Wireless. You guys are good people, man. Guys, get out there and check them, even though I got a T-Mobile phone. Thank you, Verizon, for that advertisement.
Now, what we were talking about a second ago, the conga line that LiVE does, I think that sometimes at some events they have a tactic similar to the North Koreans, where if you remember back at World Cup 2 years ago, the North Koreans, they were paying Chinese people to sit in the crowd and wear their gear. I think that that's where they get the conga line people from. They might just take as people are walking in, they're like, do you want a conga line with us? And they do it. I mean, it's a pretty cool little thing to watch, and you guys will get to see it tonight on the live stream.
Yes.
I'm not saying that a live MMA is like fucking North Korea either, people. So I forget, I got to worry about some of you sheep out there.
That's
like you take everything so fucking literally.
Hey, Justin, I don't know what the fuck CL means, but I do know my wife makes amazing fucking muffins.
Okay, so what's the next fight on the list, buddy?
We jumped over one, and one we don't want to jump over.
Oh, I bet that's Amy Cadwell versus Emily Corso. No? Did we already do that one?
This is the homeless serial killer from Straw Hat Pizza,
Oh, shit.
Jared Matthews, fighting the baby-faced killer, Vision-sponsored fighter, Dustin Duffy, out of Desert Dogs MMA. You guys know that school, dude. They produce fighters. Dustin Duffy's on a roll. He's kicking the shit out of people lately. He took this fight literally on 24-hour notice.
Not even 24-hour. Less. Well, depending on when his fight goes down, I guess.
Yeah, that's why I figured 24-hour. He was in the crowd for weigh-ins. Found out he was going to step up and help fulfill that fight. Jared's Matthew opponent was not going to be able to make the event at the last minute. Dustin Duffy agreed to take a catchweight fight at 190 pounds.
Weighed in fully dressed at 182.5.
So,
I'm surprised he took his shoes off. If he'd left his shoes on, he could have at least hit 184.
yeah, here's the thing with Duffy. He's Desert Dog trained. You know he's got good ground game. You know he's not afraid to go there. He's a tough kid. He's a natural fucking striker. He loves it. He likes to bang. He doesn't give a shit if he's going to get knocked out either. He likes to leave it all in their hands up. Jared Matthews is a banger as well. He's got a base in wrestling from high school. He's been around for about, I believe, 7 to 8 years in the amateur ranks. He's had some tough runs at the upper weights. He's dropped down from heavyweight in the last 2 years down to 185 weight class. So it's going to be an interesting fight. You can't count out Jared Matthews. He just fought at the last BUDO fights for the 205 title
Against Jason Pittman.
from LiVE MMA.
Yeah, they Kongs line that time. It wasn't as big, though. I think they had 5 guys. But they're loud as fuck.
What the fuck is he talking about?
I don't know. What's the next fight?
Oh, the next fight is Amy Caldwell.
Amy. Okay, Spanny, we love you to death, bro. But it's not Amy Caldwell, homie. It's Amy Cadwell.
She's not a fish. She's not a fish. Big shout out to Spanny for hosting and emceeing last night at the weigh-ins. Everybody knows Spaniard. He's out of Sports Lab MMA. He's a recruiter and manager up there. Good guy. You guys find him out. Look him up. You find him everywhere. He supports local MMA like us.
He also gave out some interesting nicknames last night, so you can watch the weigh-ins to find that out.
Yes.
And don't worry, some of the dead spots, there was some really horrible foul language used, and we felt that in order for, the entire planet of Earth to enjoy those weigh-ins, that we should edit that foul language out at times.
From what I'm understanding from the fans, there's not been commercial breaks. I don't know what's going on with our commercials, folks.
Maybe they all pay for Ustream.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't pay, so I've been watching commercial breaks. Fuck, what the fuck?
Hey, thank you.
You guys are doing better than us. Obviously. It's okay.
A big shout out there. Big shout out, Justin, for having our backs on that. Thank you once again, Indoor Garden Supply, for not only sponsoring BUDO fights, but for sponsoring the Madhouse studio. We give a big shout out to them. Back to this Amy fight. Those of you who don't know
She's
her,
fighting Emily Corso, who did just win the FCFF 125 title. I think she had a second-round submission over Emily Whitmire at Royal at the Rosen 65, if I'm right. I'm pretty sure I am.
and Amy out of White Buffalo Warriors is, I'm not going to lie, she's probably my favoriteest all-time female fighter, even though she's an amateur. I maybe a tad bit have a crush on her, so I could be biased. I think that she's just a phenomenal fighter. I'm proud to sponsor her, as well as Clinch Custom Mouth Guards is proud to sponsor her. She, I don't know how you put it, she's straight up a fucking fighter, period. There's no two other ways about it. This girl fucking fights. She comes ready, she beats the shit out of you for 25 minutes, and if she loses, she shakes your hand like a competitor, and she feels no bad feelings. She brings it every time. Her only losses are decision title losses. And she's fought some tough ladies. I love Amy to death because she refuses to quit and she refuses to get beat in a fight. And I'm glad that she's that kind of amateur and that she's at White Buffalo Warriors because they're going to make her into the machine that she wants to be so she can go pro. And she's got a super tough competitor in Emily Corso. Don't let me get you wrong on that. This girl's legit. This is a serious, serious statement for both ladies. BUDO fight belt means a lot in this part of the country. And Rockstar, baby, you know, Lepaki's looking for that sponsorship.
I'm gonna fucking get you guys one day, right here, motherfucker.
How cool would you guys look right there, man, on the wall? Look, we could just do a Rockstar logo right here. Bam.
Just a star.
Just a big star.
I'm not getting your tattoo. I'm not getting the star tattoo.
I'd
be a faggy little hipster thing to do.
Jeff, he's bagging on you.
No, the star tattoos. No, like the star tattoo. Like everybody has these little gay star tattoos everywhere. You know that people used to get tattoos on their elbows for a reason. You fucking jackasses. It was because they were actually locked up, and they meant something. Not a little star on your elbow so you can think that you were locked up. It ain't something to fucking be proud of, dumbass.
That's very true, man. You know, prison ain't no smart place to be. It's no correct answer for what you need to do in life. You know,
and if you ain't been there, don't act like you've been there.
And if you have been there, 90% of you don't fucking tell anybody. Yeah, like, dude, I know. You know,
it's like the guys that have gone there don't want to tell anybody, and the guys that wish they had gone there, they want to tell everybody.
Yeah, they're little thug asses. You know, I don't understand. You know, it's funny. I'm not going to say his name, but and that's out of respect for Carl right now. Okay, Carl, because I'm not going to do it. You asked me not to. But there's a gentleman out there.
No. Hold on. We're back to BUDO.
He's a punk of shit, but he thinks he's a badass, and he's exactly your point. He's never been to prison, but he sure thinks he has. And I love that, because... Dude, like, it really...
No, you don't love that, though. That fucking pisses you off.
It does, but, I mean, I look at it like this, dude. That guy would end up being like a blanket in prison for some fucking, you know, big fucking rape squad. You know? I don't know if they have those in prison. But anybody out there who knows, yes or no, if there's a rape squad in prison, let me know. Twitter, STP Tattoo, Madhouse, MMAmadhouse on Twitter, or Labaki on Twitter, LOPATI.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Back to these great fights. This fight between the girls is a title fight. So it means a lot, man. I'm serious. BUDO Fight's probably one of the best amateur organizations going today. What they do for their fighters, what the matches they put on there in the last 8 have been phenomenal. They have great sponsors. Like I said, Vision Smoke Shop, Clinch Custom Mouth Guard, Central Oregon Trike, you know, Healing Club, Cannabis Nation. You know, they got a lot of great clubs or a group of sponsors.
Chris Gregory just had a great idea. If there's any bail bondsmen out there that want to sponsor Madhouse,
dude, I talked to a bounty hunter the other day. He's like, dude, all you guys want? No, not dog. Fuck dog, dude. Dude, have you ever noticed on his shows? He goes, I'm gonna kick your ass and then we get to judgment. Let me give you a cigarette. The Lord loves you. God's gonna do this.
That's because, dude, he's got to catch you first. So in order for him to catch you, he has to threaten to kick your ass. And then once he has you in cuffs, it's kind of like the end of a fight.
I'm gonna tell you right now, fans, all you guys looking, I guarantee any one of y'all fuckers call him up, tell him to come to my house, see if when he pulls those fucking little pepper paintball guns, I don't pull my shotgun and blast his fat titty wife in half. Whoa! I hate that dude. I hate that wife. I hate that whole show. It's a fucking...
Hold on, so we've had a couple fight previews. I did take Emily Corso with the 3rd round submission in this fight. It's just, I mean, I love Amy to death, but I think that Emily is going to be able to out-grapple her. She comes from a Team Quest background, and now I think she's down at Animal House with Enoch and them. Is that right?
Live.
Or she's at a Live now?
She's live.
Or maybe Whitmire is the one that went to Animal House.
Yep. Whitmire did, you're right.
That shows you how much I know about the local regional scene here in Oregon. Thank you. But I do pick fucking fights pretty goddamn well. So whenever you want to fucking step up to the plate, head over to Tapology.com. Use their fight center. You can pick fights like the best of them. Shout out to old Nick, whoever you are. I'm going to find out one day. I know you live in Washington, but you're an assassin. So I do have Corso with a 3rd round submission. Nothing taken away from Amy. It's just, you know, I'm not going to lie to you guys on what I think is going to happen. I'm not going to pick a fight just to keep friends. I also have David Converse with a second-round submission. I have Cameron Anderson winning the decision. We got Alex Corrales. Right now, he's currently going by Alex Speedy Corrales. I've taken him over over BJ San Nicolas with a first-round KO. But I have a strong feeling that if he wins this fight in a first-round KO, I'm going to start a movement to change his nickname from Speedy to Flashbang. I don't think there's another Flashbang in the world of mixed martial arts right now that has that nickname. And Alex Corrales is going to be the first.
Dude, everybody out there, you heard it, man. Do what he said, man. He's like the Bible, man. He speaks it, it's truth. The Bible of Odin.
Chris Gregory, you might be right. I think Skippy could have a crush on Beth.
On Beth?
Yeah, Dog Bounty Hunter's wife.
Chris, get a contract, motherfucker. I'm going pro tomorrow. I'll fight you over that shit, brother. And I'll have a clinch custom mouth guard. What will you have?
Faction.
Hey, I'll send you $20. Go to Walmart and get one in their section. Chris, I love you, brother. Hey, Sam, if you're watching, and that's why you're texting me, big shout out to Sam Sealander. We'll see you at BUDO Fights, baby.
Sam, I'm kind of hurt that you're not texting me, you little cocksucker.
Dude,
so hey everybody, I'm thinking about wearing the Madhouse pink tank top tonight since it is October and it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Why don't you go post on the Madhouse page, post your picture in a pink shirt of your choice and show your support for breast cancer awareness.
Fuck cancer.
And when we find out when the ball testicle cancer month is, when ball cancer month is, we'll find a shirt, we'll do a Madhouse shirt and I think that's blue. That way we can support ball cancer eradication as well. That probably needs some support too.
Theoretically, we got 30 seconds to commercial break.
But it could be 4 minutes.
Yeah, who knows? So, guys, if we stop off talking real quick.
But apparently we're not going to commercial because everybody gets to keep watching us.
Maybe it's because we're recording live.
Maybe that's because we don't pay for Ustream, and so we have to watch commercials. And they pay for Ustream, so they don't get commercials.
I don't know.
Justin! We just use the service.
Justin, is your account a business one for IGS? If it is, let me know, man. Everybody out. Okay, well, theoretically we're on commercial.
But I don't think we are.
So if we're not, we're going to keep fucking bullshitting for a second because right now it's a Samuel Adams ad. And everybody go out there, get you a big pint of Samuel Adams. Actually, you should go get a big pint of Boneyard beer tonight when you're at BUDO Fights. They'll be serving beer on both second and first floors.
You can find Skippy and Lopaki everywhere. Cage side, in the cage maybe. Hey, maybe we have a Madhouse throwdown tonight. That would be kind of interesting.
Madhouse grappling match?
Yeah, I think we could do tag team grappling against the Ring Girls.
I'm down with that.
Duffy will be busy.
Big love to Duffy, buddy. Okay,
sorry, Dustin, but you're going to be getting ready for a fight, bro.
Theoretically, we're back, so we're going to keep talking about some of these fights. We just finished talking about that tough fight with Alex Corrales.
Cody Young. No,
Alex Corrales and BJ since San Nicolas.
He's out of what the hell? God dang it! He trains with Julian Wallace, who really got the short end of the stick this weekend. At
yep.
What the hell gym? They're not at Alive. They're at Top.
Is it Rise Above?
No. Top Level.
Top Level MMA.
Yeah, at Top Level MMA. That's a really good gym. They got some really good guys up there, and
Dude, he got fucked. Let's clarify that, dude.
Julian definitely got hosed this weekend. He was scheduled to fight Nick Snow. Fortunately for Nick Snow, Dylan Atkinson was available to step in and take that fight because we hate seeing not only Julian get the shaft job on something that should have been brought to everybody's attention a long time ago, but like we've said, over the past 3 or 4 weeks that. With the new commission, we've got to kind of be willing to be more like water and less like rock people. We got to kind of go with the flow right now until we can get these changes that we want fixed and implemented. so that the sport is rolling the proper way here in Oregon. But Julian and those guys train at chop level with BJ San Nicolas, who, even though he did miss weight last night, I will say that I think he expected to be on weight by the shock when he heard the 126.5. But he came back and out within the time frame and made weight. So the fight is still 5 rounds. It is still a title fight.
Yes. I kind of agree. I don't, it was a pound and a half. I could understand the half pound, bringing him into the 1 pound allowance, but why they made him come all the way down to 1
Title fight you have to be on, you don't get a 1 pound allowance. Even at Zuffa or Bellator or anything like that, if you're in a title fight, you have to hit the 125 or whatever it is for the...
Yeah. Well, that's good because that leads us up to Old Man Dave and Jason Lambert.
Old Man Dave.
Big shout out to Old Man Dave. You guys need to get out and support this cat, dude.
The old curmudgeon, as Derek Brunn called him the other night on the fucking radio. Poor Dave, man. We bring Dave on to talk to him, and Derek just berates him for 30 minutes.
Well, this is the same guy that told us that conspiracy theories, Central Oregon trike, and marijuana saved his life. Okay?
But the conspiracy theory, he's not far off on, people. Be aware. Be aware. Look into your surroundings. Just because you have 2 nice turds in front of you doesn't mean that's the one you want to pick up. Maybe there's a nice little diamond behind you. Gary Johnson for president.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
What?
Oh, we got people over here talking to us.
Oh, shit.
Hey, shit, guys. We didn't know there was a thread everyone was talking on. Justin McDonald at 7:54. And Sam said he's hopping on too. Okay, guys.
If he's going to fight in the thong. Yes, you know about this.
Yep, he's still going to...
How do you move it down?
Oh, that's all the...
You're not... I'll laugh if he's going to fight in the thong. I can see you getting safe.
So, we're catching up with you, Justin, on what you've been posting.
We're not really sure what's going on there.
He is not going to be fighting in the thong. That would be fucking hilarious.
There will be no Dennis Hallman moments at BUDO Frights 9.
No, there won't be.
Maybe the weigh-ins, but that's about it. Hey, another thing you little silly bastards need to know about tonight, if you're going to be at BUDO Fights, Skippy, you got the thing? Did you print out the picture of the pretty little thing that we're going to be selling tonight?
No, it's inside the... it's not in the studio.
Well, hey, guess what? Skippy and I have worked out a deal with Clench Custom Mouth Guards. Full custom, on sale tonight, $100. Okay? Get it, Skippy or I, at the event.
Hey, Sam, welcome aboard, buddy. Big shout out to everybody out there. Sam, the Sea Monster, Sealander. He's joined us live as well.
I believe he'll be cornering Rich Bodigheimer tonight, which will be great to see Sam. He's really chomping at the bit to get back in the cage here coming up. And I think we've got him a date dialed in. We're just waiting to hear back. And once we hear back, we'll let the whole world know what's going on with the Sea Monster.
Once again, another Madhouse-sponsored fighter. He, amazing kid, dude. I know smoking's bad for me, Sam. I smoke 2 packs a day, dude. I can't quit. Though, Triumph Fitness is going to try to take that Pepsi challenge and get me healthy enough that I want to quit, is what he said. And we'll see. I'm going to give them a fair 100% effort, and I'm going to try, and I'm going to follow their boot camp regimen and do some personal training with them. We'll see what I look like in 6 months if I get back to my prison fighting weight.
He was in the PFL, people, Prison Fight League.
Hell yeah. I was 865-3. So
And his butthole hates everyone.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up on so many levels, bro.
Well, that's, I mean.
Dude, you guys, everybody out there, man, BUDO Fights 9, BUDO Fights, Bend, Oregon. If you're local anywhere in Central Oregon, get your ass down to 51 North Greenwood Avenue to the Domino Room.
No, the Liquid Lounge.
No, Liquid Lounge is where they waited. It's the old Domino Room, but now it's called Midtown. Yeah, Midtown Theater. Used to be called Domino Room. You get down there. If you can't make it, let's say your wife's like, I don't want you going out and spending $20. You gotta stay at home. Whip it out on your phone. laptop, iPad, Apple, Macs, whatever. You can watch BUDO Fights 9 live and free, 7 o'clock tonight, Pacific Standard Time, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for all you fans back east. Your shit will be all wrapped up. Hop on, check it out and watch it, man. It'll be a blast. BUDO Fights 9 is going to start dead on at 7. They've always tried to. So you guys have your stuff on ready to go. You can go to BUDOfights.com, MMAmadhouse.com, RearNakedSmoke.com. All have links for this free stream.
Can we already talk about all the fights?
Yeah, that's all the fights.
God dang. Hey, I want to give a shout out to some Arizona folks here real quick. Chino Romero, Anthony Burchak, Freddie Lux, George Roop, Jorge Boom Boom Rivera, who you can watch on the current season of Tough America. Him and Eddie Ellis might be about the only 2 reasons to watch. Oh, wait, Sam Alvey, he's a good reason to watch it. That guy with the pink mohawk, though, he really kind of rubs me the wrong way. I can't even think of his name. I'd like to see the guy with the pink mohawk fight Robert Whitaker of Team Australia right now, and he can really catch a beat down since he says nobody ever beats him up. I got $5,000. Says Robert Whitaker turns his lights out in a matter of seconds.
And once again, I want to give a big shout out to all our sponsors: Global MMA Consulting, Tank Crimes, Ink Tank Tattoo, Revolver MMA, Draco Impact Armor, Brass Bound World.
Hold on.
Oh,
Brass Bound.
Brass Bound.
Right here, people. Oh, wait. You guys can't see.
They only see half of it. There you go. You can go ahead. There you go.
Brass Bound, right there. Right below 24 NLB. Okay, go through the list again.
24 NLB.
Boom.
Triumph Fitness. Tank Crimes. No Pain, Just Glory. Vision Smoke Shop. Intimidation Clothing. Get clinched at clinchcustommouthguards.com. GetClinched.com, baby. Then we got Brawl Base. Great guys. Reed Parker and the boys. We've also got Razorware. Indoor Garden Supply. I think that's everybody. Draco again over here, man.
Hey, bees! And Global MMA Consulting.
Yeah, you guys check out Carrie Boo, man. She does wonderful things to help out the community and works really well with fighters everywhere. Oh, that's fine. You can leave it out.
Oh, no, wait. We're on a delay there. Yeah, I'll be looking at the other one.
Yeah, that's us live. Yeah. That's what they see.
You guys can see that. That's the sponsors we've got right now.
They sponsor MadHouse.com. They also sponsor local MMA. You guys should go out and check out all those companies, man. Buy some gear. No Pain, Just Glory will be out there tonight, I believe, with a booth set up at BUDO Fights. Pick up a shirt or a hat.
Is Steve and Kumite going to be there tonight? Or
he is not. He is at the international seminar for the Kojandu. What was it?
Oh, the Okinawan Deacon, whatever.
Deacon Joe.
Yeah, when we talked to
Eric.
We talked to Master Eric the other day with him.
Yep, he's down there at that in Texas this weekend. He couldn't make it to see his boy Alex fight. You guys check all those sponsors out, man. Hit them up, get some swag from them. You know, if you're in town, go by Visions, man. Pick up some nice glass. Get your head checked before you go to the event, and hook up with Cannabis Culture Club, which will be there. Go by Big T's afterwards and get a cold beer. It's a great place to go drink. Also, stop by for all your gardening supply needs at Indoor Garden Supply, 536 Rear, downtown 6th Street. They've got you covered all year round. They turn winter into summer.
Hey, and I wasn't quite done with Arizona people, but the fight team, I think I pretty much got most of the guys. Tony, Freddie, Chino, George. But the manager and the brains behind that whole operation, Mercedes White, with Luda Elite Management, man, she's doing a great job for those guys. And actually, she has a fight at the next Tough Enough coming up here at the end of November. She was supposed to fight a couple weeks ago. Her opponent pulled out 24 hours before her fight, which was a real shame. She really worked hard to make her weight and do everything like that just to get up to Vegas and find out she wasn't going to fight. Those are some people we got love for down there in Arizona. Another guy next Saturday. You won't maybe see Skippy or and I rocking a Madhouse shirt. But one of the good friends that we've made down there in Arizona, Charlie Rendon, has his heavyweight fight next weekend at Coalition of Combat. I think it's Coalition of Combat. It could be Cage Rage on the River 6. It's one of those two events. I can't think of it right now, but they'll both be throwing down. And Charlie Rennan is one of our one of our good friends down there that we like to support. I think he's a great dude. Trying to just get in the fight game and have a good time. What about people up north of the border? Let's thank Mark Pavlish for his supporting MMA Madhouse. The guys like Marcus Barazino, Aurelio, the Capoeira Killer.
Big shout out to Cord and Ari and Sarah from Hard Knocks. They're really good to Madhouse. I'd like to give a shout out to Go Fight Live, Tim down there. He's been super good to us. For everybody who lives local, don't forget next Saturday, our sponsor, Big T's, is throwing a big Halloween party with 10 bands and all the party fixins.
Sandy Bowman up in Canada. The guys at Pride Gym, Ryan Chipey, all the guys up there in Kamloops and Penticton and Vancouver, Sabah Fadai, and all the guys at Black Mamba MMA. Qatar Gill.
Congratulations on the win, buddy.
Gary Mangit. Who else do they have there? I think Saban just had another. Ryan Rother, Makai Maromo. They don't train with the guys at Black Mamba, but there's some more of those Canadian guys that we're keeping an eye out on. Lee Mean, Jordan Mean, Shmielino Rama, Nick Young, Travis Cardinal, Brad Cardinal. Who else is there?
Oh, shit, up north, dude. We go out all day, man. But a big shout out to Tyler Fat Jesus
Stanley. Tyler Fat Jesus Stanley.
Dude, Fat Jesus, man. You guys find him on Twitter, dude.
Guy was balling out. He was cracking us up.
Oh, I gotta give a shout out to one beautiful lady we cannot pass up, Miss Jana Murphy, JSMMA out there in Utah. Got to give you big shout out, mad loves too, and we got a time on the show.
Yeah, the guys at Steel Fist and Greg McFarland that was on the show with us. The fight didn't go his way last night, but like a true gentleman, the first thing I saw him post on any social media site was much respect to his opponent, and that's what you guys all need to remember. It's not about while it is about putting on a great show. At the end of the day, you still got to be able to look at that guy and say, "Hey, man, thanks for hopping in here with me. You kept up your word, I kept up mine, and we put on the show."
Yeah, and once again, it looks like Samuel Adams is jumping in. Chris Gregory, I do know you love Clinch Custom Mouthguards, buddy. Oh, thank you, Justin. Domino Room and Midtown are one building. So I win that argument.
Shut up, Skip. You fucking live here. I would hope you know the town better than the guy that's in town from the valley. Thanks.
Hey guys, we're gonna probably wrap this up, man. We just kicked back for a little over an hour with all you fans. For all you 20 fans who joined in to watch this stream tonight, and all the rest who joined in to watch the replay, we'll link this up to results or weigh-in photos, one of the two. Dude, you guys got to get out and check out BUDOfights.com. Get out there this weekend, support local MMA. Wherever you're at, man, go find an event. Whatever you're doing, don't forget, look for Lapaki and Skippy for $100 mouth guards, all you fighters. You can't beat that. From the best company in the world, our main sponsor for this stream today, which is Clinch Custom Mouth Guards, Jeff. Stormy, we got mad love for you guys and what you guys do for fighters everywhere.
Hey, look, and Jeff just told us, the first 12, he said first 12 people that find Skippy and Lopaki get the $100 deal. So, hey, you know what? We'll be there in about a couple hours. Be ready. We are.
Yep. That means we've only got 12 of those, dude. You don't know. Look it up. Find out what a custom mouth guard costs. They're not cheap because they're made correctly. They're made professionally with the top quality work that can only come from Clinch Custom Mouth Guards, man. $100, man. Dig through your couch. Jump in your old lady's purse. Steal your mom's wallet. Do something, man. You don't want to miss this deal. This is a rare deal. But this is what kind of sponsors they are for local MMA. Not only are they BUDO fight sponsors, Madhouse sponsors, amateur and pro fight sponsors, but they're trying to make sure that you kids out there fighting have the best equipment at a fair price. So guys, hit us up, man.
Just think, $100 for a mouth guard or thousands of dollars sitting in a fucking dentist chair. You know what? I don't think there's many things in life that are worse than fucking sitting in a dentist chair. Sitting in a dentist chair, I'd rather pay fucking taxes than sit in a dentist chair. Those motherfuckers, man, they always got the room smelling all funky, and then you got the drill going off everywhere, and then they want to take your fucking x-rays, dude, and they're like, oh, don't worry, this is totally safe, as they lay like a 700 pounds of lead over the top of you. Everything but your brain. They're like, yeah, we're gonna protect the rest of your body, just not the part we're gonna fucking shoot full of fucking x-ray shit. These fucking guys. So, you know, I mean, just think about it. Would you rather be stuck in a dentist chair for hours, spending thousands of dollars, or would you rather at least take $100, invest that in protecting your grill?
There you go, buddies. You guys heard it, man.
Hey, here's what I'm going to do tonight. Any Madhouse shirt purchase at BUDO Fights, $15 from me. That's the green or pink tanks. The pink tanks, the green shirts. I'll do $15 a shirt tonight for you cocksuckers.
Hey, and I'll match that with the black ones that say support local MMA for $15 as well. And some lucky fan's going to be getting a free hoodie. Ooh, we're going to be giving away a hoodie for the fans. Maybe 2. Depends how good I feel. You guys show up, support local MMA. We're pretty much going to wrap this up.